Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to connect Instagram and it's not working. Sorry. If you're trying, hi. My Instagram is not working. Okay. So we're just going to do Facebook and YouTube today. How's it going? How's everybody doing? You know what? I just realized it's 4 o'clock. The clock on the wall says 3:20, 3:35. I thought, oh, I'm early. Yeah, no, I'm late. Um, I did a really cool project today. I was looking in my back room and I was looking at that clock. And, oops, yeah. I was looking in my back room and I have like all this stuff like that I need to do something with. And I thought, what can I make? So today I actually made something to do for Thrifty Thursday that I thrifted. So I wanted to show you. I have this really cool vintage molding that I found like a long time ago. I have like 4 pieces. It's like baseboard from some old house. Hi, Gary. And I had it in my back room and I was like, okay, well, I got that. And then I was cleaning and I found these. So these are, I have a box of these. I have like 8 of them. These are drapery hooks that you stick, or on a wall, and then you put your tie backs on back in the day. A long time ago, I made a project in my house doing this exact thing. And I use it, 2 of them. Actually, I have 4. I use it to hang my purses on because I'm kind of a purse snob. Who else is like into that? I love designer purses. Coach, my Forest Kate Spade, Louis Vuitton, all the things. So I have this now. So all I did is, and they're not even, but that's kind of fine because the one in the middle is kind of off, which is better. So hold it this way, it's better. This is wood, this molding. All I did was drill holes, screw them in. And I thought I would paint them and then I'll put hooks on them and you can hang them on the wall. These are great. I also have these for my towels in my bathroom. Who else hates hanging towels up on a towel bar? It's the stupidest thing ever. They don't dry in the wintertime, right? Because you fold them in half and then what? So my towels in my bathroom are hung on these hooks, right? And if you have a husband that doesn't ever know how to fold towels or put them away, this is fabulous. So, old piece of wood. The one I have at home is a scrap piece of wood with hooks. My purse holders are these. I have 4 of these in my closet, just exactly like this. So I thought we would paint it. Basically, all I did was use some scrap stuff that I had picked up thrifting, looking. Now, when you guys hop on, say hi. So let's see how we can do it so we can see the whole thing. So hard to figure out where to put this damn camera because it's backwards for me, like on my screen. So I'm always like thinking I gotta go backwards. Okay, I guess that's gonna be. I need to be like this, right? You know what? I'll pull the table out and I'll put the camera behind me. There we go. Now, there we go. So it's like, I don't know, 3 foot long, maybe. It's kind of cool though, isn't it? Now I can bring it down closer. So basically, all I did was kind of measure it. I drew on here. I drilled 2 holes and I realized these were too close together. So I filled them with some Dixie mud, the holes that I made. So now we're just gonna paint them. When you hop on, please say hi to me. I hate talking to myself. So I thought I would use a variety of paints. So this is Gravel Road by Dixie Belle. This is Poseidon by, oh, that's pretty. Poseidon by Wise Owl. And I didn't set up my light, so it's dark. Is that too dark, you guys? Tell me. I can't be very long. I've got to go to some feed store for my husband, so. Okay. I didn't even wash this. I'm not going to worry about it. I think it's going to be just fine. I'm just going to kind of tap over this. This is, like I said, this is old molding, probably came out of an old house. I picked this up on one of my picking trips. I buy random things like this all the time, like moldings, pieces of wood. And I have a problem, right? And I'm like, what am I going to do with it? And I was sitting here today, Gary Ann and I were talking, and I was like, I just posted that day camp that I'm going to do in September. I think it's September 6th. Did you get my email today about the day camp? It is going to be an 8-hour experience class, a whole entire day. Get to spend the whole day with me. It may not take out 8 hours. It may take more. I don't know. But what we're going to do is we are going to learn how to do every kind of thing that you guys ask me about all the time. Every finish, patina, raised stencils, transfers, texture, blending. I'm going to have stations. I have so much stuff in my thrifted closet that everybody is going to get to bring home 4 to 5 completed projects. It's like shop my craft stash kind of thing. It's $139. I know it's a stretch. There's only a few spots and they're already filling up. So if you guys want to learn all those techniques, it's going to be super fun. We're going to do so many projects. You're going to leave here with so much knowledge. We're going to learn about everything all in one day. At first I was going to call it summer camp, but it's not going to be summer. It's going to be fall, September, which will still be hot as blazes, but you know. So September 6th here at my store, it's going to be fun. Hi, Anita. How's it going? So yeah, I'm stoked. Don't you think that would be fun? I have been wanting to do this for some time now because I get asked these questions. How do you do patina? Well, normally patina takes hours to do. So guess what? If we're here for 8, you're pretty much going to leave with your patina project being finished. So I wasn't sure how to estimate. If we do 5 to 6 projects and they take an hour to an hour and a half each, I think we'll be fine. And you're not just going to be sitting around waiting. You're going to get to go from station to station. It's going to be a blast, you guys. If you want to sign up for something, ask for it for a Christmas present, even though it's in September. Sign up for it now. There are very limited spaces. It's going to be a blast. So, like I said, there's already a few spots taken, and I just posted it today. I also posted the pumpkin class for September, macrame class for the last of August, and the next bring your own furniture class. So classes will be hitting hard starting when summer is officially over. I need my heat gun. Where is it? Where did I put it? Does anybody know? Let me get my extension cord rolling here. So yeah, I'm super stoked. I think that could be one of the most fun classes I've taught in a long time. And I'm excited because it's the first time, but I have so much cool stuff in my craft stash. And we are going to be making all kinds of things. And not only that, you're going to leave with finished projects, but you're going to learn how to do them. And the same thing applies to furniture or crafty things. I mean, it's the same technique, regardless of Okay. Regardless of how you do it. I am going to be live again on Tuesday. Crash course, right? Total. That's what I should have called it. Maybe I'll change the name. Thank you for that, Anita. Crash course and learn them all in one day. An 8-hour class. You'll also get discounts. I probably will do some giveaways that day. Just to thank you guys for coming and spending the day with me. Basically, you'll bring your own lunch, like a sandwich or something, because we're just going to work right through, you know, kind of like I do all day. But it'll be fun. Grab a girlfriend, grab a friend, grab a whoever, and come in and let's have fun. Yeah, I'm excited. And you know, you'll have time to get them done. The thing is that normally when we do classes, it takes so much time for things to dry. And the good thing is that it'll still be hot. That's the weekend after Labor Day. So we'll all be done. We'll all be back in the mode of like getting back to, you know, life and getting back. The kids are all in school, you know, we're starting to wind down. It's still super beautiful out. But I was like, if I do it then when we're going to do molds and do all the things, we'll be able to dry them out in the sun, which will help a lot. So we'll be able to set them out, and the weather should not be so torturous as it has been this last week. What do you guys think of that storm last night? So I didn't post a picture of it, but I did on my personal page. But I lost a tree out of my yard last night. I lost a big, huge cottonwood tree. Fell right down with that windstorm. Now I will say that the tree was weak and it probably needed to come down anyhow, but it was really pretty. Yep, blew right through. I got a big old tree laying in my backyard. We'll take care of that this weekend. Luckily it didn't land on, I knew it was going to fall eventually, but it didn't land on anything that mattered. So I used the first coat of gravel road on here. And that's Dixie Belle's Gravel Road. Pretty, right? Dark gray. Then I thought we would start building them out with some other colors. Trying to get this to dry really fast. And I don't care if the gold kind of shines through. It's not going to hurt it at all. Let me get it different. It's a fly that is flying around right now. It's going to have to die. Okay. I wish I would have thought of a way to make you be able to see this whole thing without being too far away. So I poured some Wise Owl's Poseidon into my bowl. I'm going to get my light. Can't take too much time. I got to look here. Okay, so I grabbed Wise Owl's Poseidon, which is a beautiful dark blue color, and I'm gonna just take a little bit of it, and let's just kind of didn't think about the logistics of this being flat. Might have been better to have it over on the other side so you could see over the top of it. Camera placement is always the hardest thing on these things. But how many of you, so if you missed me in the beginning, I did tell you that I made this, just took me about 10 minutes. I made this, there we go, that's better. Earlier today. Actually about an hour ago. I had this old molding. This is old house molding. It's wooden on the back. I drilled a hole. These are drapery pullbacks. What are they called? Stanchions? They're called something. Drapery tie back things. I drilled a hole. I screwed them in. Done. I have like 8 of these. I picked them up at a yard sale a year ago. They've been in my back room. In my closet, in my walk-in closet in my house, I have like 4 of these, and I have all of my purses hanging from them. because I love me some pretty persons. Actually, I should take them all down because my husband's like, are you ever going to use those purses? I'm like, yeah, I switch them out all the time. He's like, no, you don't. He said, are you ever going to use all those guns in that safe? Shuts them up every time. So there's tons of falling trees, right, Jan? Everywhere. I walked to the bank today, and right in the parking lot, a big old tree was over. Yeah, it was weird because I had just gotten home from dinner, and when the storm hit, and I looked outside, and I was like, oh, everything looks fine. I walked upstairs to go put my jammies on. I walked downstairs, and I was like, wait a minute. That tree was upright just 2 minutes ago. I didn't even hear it because I had opened up my back door because I love storms, right? I love the feel of them, and the sound of them, and the dogs not so much. They don't like them. I love everything that happens in a storm. It's my kind of thing. But yeah, I said to my husband, we have a tree laying in our backyard. I'll have to post a picture tonight on my page. Yeah, it's a big tree too. It's probably 20 foot tall. So luckily, I knew if it fell, it wasn't going to hurt anything. It didn't hurt my gazebo that's out there. We already knew it was a sick tree. Let me hit this real quick. This won't take as long to dry. I didn't use hardly any paint on this one. But anyhow, yeah, it was a crazy storm, right? It came in real fast. Look, and I was so mad. Our pool looked like a war zone had hit it. So, sorry. Okay. Okay, I got about 15 minutes. I got a buzz on it. Can't start to pick something up. Let's grab another lighter color. Let's start. I thought it might be kind of pretty with this one. No, this one's kind of thick. This is a green. This is called Dry Time. This is from Wise Owl also. So if you guys caught my live sale, and I'm going to kind of just dry brush this stuff to give it a little bit of a different look. And then we're going to go over with a lighter color. So this is pretty. And my live sale on Tuesday, I kind of had a few little hiccups, but I did get them fixed. So next Tuesday, starting at 4:30, we will do another live sale. Every week, I pick a different discount to offer for the stuff in the live sale. It's pretty cool. It's like I said, I got the kinks ironed out. Look at how well now the difference, right, between this one and that one. Now we can check out online. It's really cool. But yeah, it's still, people enjoyed it. We had quite a few sales from it. In 2 weeks, July 22nd, I am going to do a Christmas in July live sale. I have tons of new Christmas stock that I have inventoried and cataloged that has not ever been in my store yet. Brand new 2025 Christmas stock. So cool. And I thought, you know what? Christmas in July would be fun. A lot of people do that. I haven't done that yet. Let's do it on the live. I'm not going to put it in the store. I'm not ready to look at Christmas yet. I can't do that. But I do have it all cataloged in my storage space. So I think maybe we will do some of that. Look at how cool it is with the green. Now let's go in with a super light color and let's just brighten it up all the way. This is Ecru. This is by Dixie Belle. As you guys can tell, I'm using 2 different brands of paint tonight. Okay, we're going to tap it on, tap it off because we want a dry brush. Now when we go over it with the Ecru, it lines it up all the way, right? Lightly, hardly any paint, real light strokes, and all of a sudden, all the detail just shines through. little bit of paint, tap it off, tap it off. Dry brush. Watch this guy. Like it comes to life. Just barely having a dry brush, taking it over the top gives you that marbly granite kind of look. Isn't that fun? The detail on this is flowers. At first I thought it was grapes, but it's actually flowers and vines, which is super cool. Who would want to put this up as a towel rack in your bathroom? I should have asked if anybody wanted me to paint it specific color that wanted to buy it before I did it. That's okay. We can always add color if you want to buy it, and it's the color that you want. Look at the difference between those two, right? Boom. Just grab your brush and just put it right on top. And since it's a dry brush, you're not putting a lot of paint on there. It makes it so it's a little bit easier to get all those details defined and on there. Look at that. So here's how we started. What did it take me? 10 minutes? You guys, this is what we started with, okay? Like 10 minutes ago, and this is what we ended up with. This is where we started. This plus this on here. I just drilled holes into old molding. These are amazing. I bet you could order them on Amazon too if you couldn't find them in a thrift store. I bought these. They were very inexpensive. I was like, I need those in my life, and then I never used them. But look at how beautiful and the detail is now. Isn't it pretty? So seriously, that took no time at all. I used 4 colors. Gravel Road was my base. And the reason that I do that is to see the dark gray that's down here in the crevices. If you do the first coat and really get down into those crevices, when you build up your coats, hi Ronnie, then it sits there in the background and it gives you that aged look. Now we could go a step further and add some dark wax and wipe it all off, or some glaze and really deepen that, but I kind of like just how it looks right now. Just running a dry brush over the top. So I handcrafted this towel rack, purse rack, coat rack, whatever you want to do, rack myself. Aren't I crafty? Right? I was like, I have this and I have this, and I need to make something with it. So yeah, I moved it up. It's pretty long. It's pretty big. So anyhow, look at the detail. Isn't she pretty? Isn't that beautiful? And the colors kind of just, so we went out with, the first color was gray. Then we added Poseidon, which gave it that beautiful blue color. Then we added the dried thyme, which is that mossy green, and then a little bit of ecru. You could use sawmill gravy. It's an off-white. Right? Unique. You can use it. I think this will be for sale in the next few days. And I have enough to make another one. Enough of these things. Actually, probably to make 2 more. So all I got to say is when you have these things that you have laying around, there's always something you can do with them, right? There's always a purpose. There's always a repurpose of items. So I just sent out my email today. We have the class coming up in September. That is the day camp. I called it a day camp. Transform day camp. We're going to do texture, molds, patina, transfers, tissue paper, raised stencil. It's going to be like a crash course. We're going to do little stations. You're all going to leave with 4 to 5 completed projects, like projects you're going to take home with you. And you're going to learn how to do everything. And I'm going to teach that on a Saturday. That's September 6th. That is the one. On August 23rd, we have the macrame class. We're going to do a cute terrarium. On September 20th, I believe, don't quote me, 6 plus 4, yeah. The 14th, I'm going to take the weekend off. The 20th, September 20th, we're going to do the faux pumpkins, which is, I will teach you how to do the pumpkins with texture and molds. And then on September 27th, we will do the Bring Your Own Furniture class again and start, I know September seems far away, but guess what? It's not. Do we think July 4th was far away? And now look, it's already July 10th. It's crazy, right? All right, y'all. I thank you so much for following me, watching me, shopping with me. Online, I will be back on Tuesday at 4:30 Mountain Time with a bunch of new items, with a new discount and new giveaways. And see you then. This on Facebook only. The live sales can only be done through Facebook, so I will not be doing it on YouTube. I can't. So anyhow, that will be Facebook only. 4:30 Mountains, 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific, and I will ship nationwide. So those of you like my friend Ronnie, who lives out of state, way far away, can buy things and I will ship it. I will have shipping caps that will give you free freight if you buy so much in items. And so every week I'm going to try to bring new stuff out. And then on the July 22nd live, I will be doing Christmas in July, and it will be all new stuff that's never been in the store. So lots of fun things happening. Got to drum up business somehow. All right, nobody's coming in to shop, so I figured I'm going to come to you. So if you guys don't mind seeing my face a couple times a week and me talking to you, then let's get it done. All right, you guys, go out and be fabulous. I love you all, and I appreciate your support and always being here for me. Thank you so much.